Many people appreciate the outdoors and good weather, but there's actual research that proves that there are tangible benefits spending time outside has on an individual's mental health. In a peer-reviewed research paper titled Combining Acceptance and Commitment Therapy with Adventure Therapy to Promote Psychological Well-Being for Children at Risk by researchers Daniel Tracy, Tonya Gray, Son Truong, and Kumara Ward, this idea is explored. The study conducted involved extensive pre- and post-interviews with teachers and caregivers of emotionally and behaviorally struggling children. The children would participate in multiple group activities that were taking place outdoors. Over time, as researchers continued these programs, they were able to see the extent of the change in the children through interviews and more continued questionnaires. In conclusion, there was a positive change in the psychological well-being of the children included in the study. After reading about this study, I decided to create a study that also used questionnaires, but with college students being the subject. College students have a unique experience, whereas they tend to have high levels of stress and anxiety. The general question for my study is, what effect does time outside as opposed to time inside have on overall mood and stress levels? This study will directly answer the question, what effect does 15 minutes outside time immediately have on mood and stress levels? This study considers the effect that exposure to nature has on overall well-being. I will explore this question by conducting a study that compares the mood and stress levels of individuals who spent 15 minutes doing schoolwork outside with the mood and stress levels of individuals who spent 15 minutes doing schoolwork inside. For this study, I will gather 22 college students currently enrolled in Hunter College through direct random sampling. Although the sample is chosen randomly, they are all chosen out of Hunter College students doing schoolwork in the Leon and Toby Cooperman Library. Potential participants will be approached and asked if they would like to participate in the study. Once the participants sign the informed consent forms, the research is ready to begin. We will create two sample groups. The participants in sample group 1 will consist of 11 students who will be doing schoolwork outdoors. Research for the sample group will take place on the same date and time, whereas the weather will be the same for all participants. The participants in sample group 2 will consist of 11 students who will be doing schoolwork indoors. Participants in Group 1 will be led by a research leader to the 66th Street entrance of Central Park and asked to find a place of their choosing to do schoolwork of their choosing. Participants in Group 2 will be asked to do schoolwork in any place of the library. Researchers will then set a timer for 15 minutes in both conditions. Once the timer is up, the participants will have a 10-minute break in which they are not participating in schoolwork. After the 10 minutes, they will be asked to complete a quick questionnaire that inquires about their current levels of stress and anxiety. After the study is complete for both groups and both conditions, data will be collected, analyzed, and the participants will be debriefed. My hypothesis for this study is that the anxiety and stress levels of those in Group 1 will be generally less than the anxiety and stress levels of those in Group 2. I am basing this on multiple research studies done that show that in simple terms, being outside just makes us feel better. This study will be very important in connection to real life because it can help therapists, social workers, and even teachers focus on utilizing nature in their treatments and lessons. In addition, relating back to the original research study, it is important that children who have gone through psychological trauma and other forms of mental disturbance are given access to holistic ways of treatment that are accessible to them.